Morris. Hang on now. Thank you very much for the music too. I think we have some technical problem today. Test. Oh, God is good. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's my pleasure to be here with you today. Dan was mentioned something today, and I was trying to talk down what I would say today. He said that we have a program called A New Beginning. And because many of you don't come to do new beginning, let me tell you something. Pastor Amaro, he saw Pastor Amaro too. Pastor Amaro working hard for the community.
Amen.
He working hard. He not sitting in the house.
Amen.
And this thing he bring to us for free. Please, at least, if you can come at least one, and maybe when you come one, maybe you come twice. I know sometimes you say, you know what, it's Sabbath. Wait a minute. Sabbath? Sabbath is to worship the Lord here.
Amen.
Right?
Amen.
It's to be here.
Amen.
And I see that we have brothers and sisters, they're coming every Sabbath. Please, today what you go see is too far on new beginning. Pastor Amaro told me, actually then most of the time when I have to pray, they give me 2 months because that's what required for me because my Latino and English, but God's good that I put it together.
Amen.
And I say, yes, I can do it. Actually, I talked to him a couple of weeks ago and he said, are you okay to go? I said, yes, I will.
Amen.
I will, because let me tell you something. Sometimes think about your life, and now that's what we're talking today. I will talk about forgiveness. And I will talk about that's a clip that you will see in a few moments. And then in the second part, I'll talk about when life doesn't make sense. Right here, I believe that sometimes you're thinking, life doesn't make sense. We come in here every Sabbath, we pray, and things going, in a different way. But let me tell you something. It is something that I do in my daily life, regarding whatever situation. I have somebody that always protecting me, always watching me. And I'm going to be here anytime that he has me for doing this job.
Amen.
That's the Lord. My favorite title today is going to be Forgiven to be Free. And I will watch 2 clips today. And when you watch the clip, that is the same clip we watch every Sabbath in the New Beginning. In the New Beginning, this is what it is. That's why I picked this. So those that are not making Sabbath, think about it. Let's watch the first one.
Harry Orchard carried the name Dynamite Killer for a good reason. He had killed 21 men, 14 in one dynamite killing when he blew up a train loaded with miners just getting off the night shift. He was a hired gun, a hitman, a man with a gun willing to kill anyone, any place, at any time, just so long as he was paid for the job. He was hired by corrupt labor leaders who were determined to kill anyone who blocked them from having their own way. The biggest hit was former Governor Frank Steunenberg, who had stood in their way when he was governor of the state of Idaho. Orchard, playing cards in the Saratoga Hotel one night in December, saw his chance as Steunenberg, visiting with some friends in the lobby, was preparing to leave for home. Orchard hurried upstairs to his room, picked up the dynamite bomb, wrapped it in a newspaper, tucked it under his arm, and dashed outdoors. At the Steunenberg home, he wired the bomb to the gate and sneaked away in the gathering dark. Moments later, there was a terrific explosion. Frank Steunenberg's blood poured out on the snow as his wife and children, stunned, rushed out to find their husband and father dying. Minutes later, the fatal surprise rocked Caldwell, Idaho. Frank Steunenberg, known to all and loved by most, was assassinated. Orchard was caught, admitted the crime, tried, convicted, and sentenced to die for his heinous deed. Mrs. Steunenberg had every reason to hate this man that had destroyed her husband so cruelly. But she was a Christian. She sent him a message expressing forgiveness, and with it a little book titled Steps to Christ. The guard told Harry, "Here's a package from the wife of the man you murdered." Frightened, thinking it might be a bomb to get revenge, he didn't want to open it. When he finally did and saw the title Steps to Christ, he threw it down with a curse. He hadn't heard or used that name except in swearing for years. But the thought of Mrs. Steunenberg's forgiveness was at last too much for even this hardened murderer. He picked up the book and began to read. It was a message of God's love and forgiveness. This hardened man's heart was strangely warmed. Soon he began to read the Bible that a man had sent him. As Orchard read the Bible and thought about the spirit of forgiveness that the widow of the victim had shown, his heart was softened. Harry discovered in a book that he had ridiculed for years, the Bible, that there was good news. He found as he read the Bible that there was hope and forgiveness for him.
If you want to live your best life now, you must be quick to forgive.
Yes. Yes.
Quick. I know that sometimes it's hard for us to forgive somebody. But let me tell you something. If we're not quick to forgive whatever situation we go, that's going to continue hurt us inside. But when you forgive somebody, you start to be free. Free. You need to forgive so you be free, brothers and sisters. You need to forgive so you be free out of budget and happy. When you forgive, we're not doing it just to the other person. When you forgive, brothers and sisters, we're doing it for our own good. Amen?
Amen.
Think about it. When we hold unforgiveness and live with grudges in our heart, all what we're not doing is building walls of separation. We think we are protecting ourselves, but we are not. We are simply closing other person or other people out of our life. Instead of to forgive and open that door, sometimes we close the wall. They're closing to let those people come into our life. We become so alone and imprisoned by our own bitterness. That's what don't really keep people out. That's what keep you close in. Do you realize that those words will also prevent God's blessing from pouring into your life? Blessings that's supposed to come to you from God into your life. Those words can stop the flow of God's favor and keep you praying from beginning to answer. Sometimes we are like this because we hurt somebody hurt us very bad. We don't know what to do. Say no, and we'll let it go. We have to let it go. We let it go. God will start blessing us.
Yes.
Think about that. We put money in blocks. And we let God bless us. God favor and keep you pray from being answered. They will keep you dream from coming to the pass. You must hear those what done. I'm sorry. You must forgive the people who hurt you so you can get out of prison. You will never be free until you do. Never. Let's go to Rome. We done to you. Somebody did something wrong to you. Get that bitterness out of your life. That's the only way you are going to trust truly. The only way we only will truly be free. You might experience real physical and emotional healing as you search your heart and care willing to forgive. You might see God's favor in a fresh, new way. You'll be surprised at what can happen when you release all that poison. You have to let it go. Sometimes we got a situation, and let me tell you something, my personal life, the only thing I say, I got to pray to God. I ask the Lord sometimes, I say, I don't like it. I don't like the situation. Even I have to stay with the situation. But God will give you way me to continue going my life. I know it's difficult sometimes. Especially when it's hard to forgive somebody. But God will give you a peace in your heart. And He will give you direction to destroy anything to ease in your life. And when we're doing this, He will continue blessing you in the way that you never expected. Never expected. Forgiveness is a choice.
Yes.
Okay?
Amen.
So brothers and sisters, but it is not an action. Okay? So when we have to forgive somebody, you can say, I don't have a choice. I can't forgive you. But when you're with the Lord, you don't have another action to forgive somebody. Let me tell you something. You have to. When you walk with the Lord, you have to forgive somebody. Many people sometimes suffer physical, emotional, mentally. And they go through where life where they hold many things. I wash it twice a week to my neighbor. The garbage coming to pick my garbage. If I have to deposit things that I don't want it, I throw it there, take it away. I don't need it. Clean your house. Clean your house beside you. And give it to the Lord.
Amen.
And He will be blessing you many times even you don't think about it. Let me tell you something, Brother Sip. And I say before this, but I will say one more time, because always it's good to say it. Probably you remember a lady that I talked way back, that she went to this doctor and they said, nothing else we can do by you. We send the medication, we do this, we do this, we do this, but nothing's working. And they say, you're going to die. The only thing we have for you, it is a Seventh-day Adventist hospital. They're doing natural food, natural stuff. That's the only thing that we can send you over there. So they send the lady over there. And she went over there and she had to be 2 weeks hospital, a clinic, and they go for procedure, they change the medication, they change the food, everything is spiritual and everything, and in 2 weeks, the lady start feel good. They send the lady home. She went home. 2 weeks, she come back to the place. Well, they said, well, we have to change the sugar a little bit. We have to give you more broccoli, a little more, whatever, they have to give. Let it go home. She feel good. 2 weeks, she come back again. And she was in and out, in and out, in and out. And the diabetes hospital, they said, wait a minute. The doctor came in the meeting, said, wait a minute. It can't be that she's in and out. We put more carrots, we put more celery, we put this. And when somebody coming here, they just come in routine. Routine when you go to the doctor once a month, twice, once a year. It can be something. So when she comes to the hospital, I said, look, we need to talk to you. We need to talk to you very seriously because everybody come here, we have personal life. But we believe it has to be something that you don't tell us. If you want to be free, we can help you. But we want to know what's going on with your life. The lady started crying. And she said, yes, I have something. My husband did this to me, and I never forgive him. Forgive him, my brothers and sisters. She was sick, she almost died because she didn't want to forgive the husband. That's the way we walk as a Christian. We have to forgive one another. She almost died. But because she went through this, she was free of forgiveness. The next topic, and I said to you that today you won't have a double sermon. I mean, it's a double blessing. But I think this because we have a problem here every day. In the beginning, and this is what it is. Tell me once. Maybe twice. The next one that we have it is when life doesn't make sense. Let's watch it.
Marcus Jones had planned his life quite well. He hadn't missed a day's work in 30 years. Just a few more weeks and he was eligible to retire from his job. How excited he and his wife were. They had managed to save a little money after educating their children, and now they could do a little traveling. If they were careful, they figured, they would be able to live comfortably for the rest of their lives. Then just 5 weeks before his retirement, Marcus woke up with a stabbing pain in his chest. An ambulance rushed into the hospital where the emergency crew called for the local heart team. A triple bypass saved his life, but left his bank account and savings devastated. The agonizing thoughts kept racing through his mind. If only I had quit smoking sooner. If only I had exercised a little more. Their little nest egg was nearly spent. The cost of prescription drugs would keep them merely existing on their meager retirement. What a change a few weeks had made in their lives.
A friend of mine, 4 days in Miami, Coconut Grove. He used to have a grocery store. A good friend of mine, I call it because when my wife went to school for PT, and I believe many of you go to school, probably now it's a little more easy. Way back, we got denied for financial. financially because we was making too much money. In this time, I believe anybody can have financial more easy. So you remember that when you go through life sometimes, like I used to have 2 jobs, you know, I said, my wife, let's go for it. Let's go for it. But we did it. I worked 2 jobs. And I remember my friend, you know, in the grocery sometime, and I went to, you know, I used to go home and say, wait a minute, last week you don't take food. He go over there and put food for me. So I know you financially don't have money. I used to go home and look for the pennies. You know, anybody be there? Look for the penny. Today is a lot of pennies. I don't want to see you. Become a friend. 4 days before he retired, he wore 724. He got shot 6 times in the Bible and he's dead. He died. But life doesn't make sense. 4 days before retired, this guy, if I'm not smoking, if I'm not doing this, if I'm not doing that. And I believe you, like me, we go through difficult sometimes. You think, what life is saying? Why? If I come Sabbath every Sabbath, if I do this, I do this. But life makes sense when you hear what I will read now. In the Bible, we read of Job. Everybody knows about Job, right? A good man who loved God and have heart to do what is right. Right? Get in a few weeks' time. He lost his business. He flawed and he hurt his family and his health. Think about your life when you got like Job, all those things. Losing your family, losing your business, losing the love of one you want. But Job was a man of God. And sometimes you like Job, think about it, like Job. Think who not get any worse for Job. I am sure he was tended to be better. He could say, like you and I, when we go through this, God, it is not fair what happened to me. It is not right. Sometimes we say that, right? I don't understand why this thing happened to me. I understand why. And you question God. His own wife told him. His own wife told you, just go and die. But no. You know that God is a God of what? Of restoration. God is a God of restoration. That's what you did. Let me tell you something. That's what I do in my life. That's why I'm here today. I believe the Lord, no matter what you're going through, like Job, He can restore your life. We just have to willing to open our heart and let the situation pass. He knows God could turn anything or any situation around him. He can do it with you and me. He did it with Job. And he said it too was, even if I die, I'm going to die to trust in God. I'm going to die to trust in God. And that's what I said to Pastor Amaro 2 weeks ago. I'm going to preach if I have to die. I'll be there. You go difficult. Sometimes you go away from God, and that's the mistake we make it. That's where we have to be closer to Him.
Amen. Amen.
Closer to Him, and then you can question Him. Why this happened to me? Why I don't understand? Financial, physical, emotional, family, relation. There's anybody here can tell me that when you are difficult, you run away from God. You don't run away from God. You walk into God. You walk into God. And let me do something like Joe, God turned the situation around. And Joe can say, forget about you. Forget about you, God, All those things happened to me. But Joe was a man of faith. And when he was all he said done, God only turned his calamity around. He brought Job out with twice that he had before. Twice. I discovered two kinds of faith. That Job was a big of faith, okay? A delivering faith and a sustaining faith. Delivering faith is when God instantly turns any situation around. Any situation that you have it quite hard. When that happens, it is great, right? It is great. But it takes great faith and a deeper walk with God to have sustaining faith. We have to have deeper walking with Him so we can have a sustaining faith. Sustaining faith is what gets you through those dark nights or the soul wind like Job. You don't know where to go, or you don't know what to do. Right? But because of your faith in God, you do so. Right? You do. Faith tells us the best is just come to us. Faith tells us the best is come. When we have a faith in the Lord, it is nothing that can stop the blessing that we're supposed to have. And that's what Job. That was a very faithful God, man to God. If we live our faith, think about what happened to us. When things don't make sense. When we don't do forgiving. When we don't forgive one another. And that's what happened in our life. Start a restoration and mentality. That's what we have to do. Restoration and mentality in our life. I invite you today. I don't have much to say today, but I'm here today. I invite you today. You can stay for a new beginning. But this is what it is about new beginning. I encourage you, if you can make it at least one, twice, and I guarantee you, you're going to see a blessing.
Amen.
Gracious Father, thank you for the day. Thank you for the blessing that we have today. Thank you for being allowed to be here to speak in your name. I ask, as we live today here, my Lord, that we go home better